Alright, we're back with another trading recap for the futures market. This is the first trade on the 50K account for the evaluation, everything like that. Let's go over the setup and why I am dumb right now because man, the market was beautiful. I wish I would have traded like just recorded this live, honestly, because it was a beautiful day in the market today. You know, with all the news of a recession happening and this crazy stuff happening. I stay out of the news and everything like that unless it's like, I just don't watch news or listen to news. Especially on Instagram, it's been going crazy. But when I heard about it, I instantly went to the charts. I just looked at the charts and like see what's going on. And then of course, if you go to the charts, you just see like the micro, the Nasdaq, and not even the micro of the Nasdaq. Or if you just go to the dollar index right now, and just looking at structure wise, just looking at like just structure wise on the dollar, you know, looking at it, yeah, we have like 2 down months. And those 2 down months compared, I mean, it's a what? A 3.5, 3.6, 3 point, like a minor percent drop down, Like not a big major drop down, but you know, even with this move right here, I mean, this whole move right here, these two candles right here, was down 5%. But this was in 2023. And it was just a lot of news. Even this move right here, all the way from right here, all the way down to that low right there, which is 13%. You know, so I just went down there, looked at the structure, and we just swept this low right here, the swing low, and everything went down the monthly. But coming into the market today, I was bullish. I was bullish. I was bullish overall. You know, had a really good feeling about being bullish today, and turns out I was correct. So just gonna go over the setup and the reason why I really took the trades I did, why I messed up. So waking up in the morning, just seeing current structure on the Nasdaq, right here. Got the swing low right here, and right there, like right at that one right there, when it hit 8:30, we didn't expand to take that low. I know what this was. It was just power three manipulation right here. In the early London session, we rally up, take out highs, take out all these highs that's resting all in this liquidity right here. And what are resting above these highs? Buy stops right there. So buy side liquidity right there. And we failed to take this low right here. I'm like, alright, bet we want to go higher. So 8:30 open price right there. What do we do? Dip down, fake out like we are going to the downside, and then what I did was I just hopped down to the 2 minute. Yeah, it was a 2 minute. Waited for a break structure to the upside. We got a break structure to the upside right here. Waited for a fair value gap to be traded, but this is where I messed up at. Like, I normally wait until everything opens, like the equities, the stocks, and everything like that, which opens at 9:30. So I normally wait for that, but I was like, it was just traders, it was FOMO basically for me. Basically just a whole bunch of FOMO. And I didn't even get active on this one. Like, this one would have been a good one because, we got what? Breaking structure, 2 minute fair value gap right there, 2 minute order block right there. Stops with me right here below this low. A good trade. But I took the dumbest setup ever. Right there, stops right there below this low. Going for that swing high, which my target ended up hitting. So I got stopped out. I journaled down like everything. Got stopped out and everything like that on this trade because, just stop loss placement and then trading before everything opened, because even if I just waited, right, waited until it opened, but it came back down to the fair value gap and then the order block right here, which is the ICT 2022 model right there that I'm studying right now, that I'm going over, and that would have been a phenomenal trade. So it was just that right there was my biggest problem. Just traded way too early. Like, if I just waited, be patient, waited for my setup, and that's just all just being disciplined with everything, honestly. Because if I was just disciplined and even if I waited until like this setup right here, swing high was taken right here, break structure to the upside right here, What happens? A fair value gap right there. What do you do? Empty off that fair value gap, which I would cover that fair value gap too. Because if it's two, I just cover the bottom of that one and then go for higher highs and everything like that. Like that swing high right there would have been my first target. Stop it, break even down here, and then I would have just went for the highs that stick out to me. So like highs that are like this high right here. That's a key high. Key high. And then key high right here. Which all targets would have got hit today, honestly. Even if I was at break even, still would have been a profitable day for today. But I mean, it is what it is. We lost the trade. It's 1,000% our fault because it was 1,000% our fault because we shouldn't have traded early. We should have stayed in the plan. Still got a plan, but the loss was a. Let me see if I can pop it up real quick. Let me see if I can just pop it up real quick. Give me 1 second. 1 second, real quick. Let me see. Where's the count? Where's it? Let me see if I can pop it up. Let me see real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show the account and everything like that where it's at. Just to be 100% transparent with this challenge. This is my first challenge, so I'm just gonna be 100% transparent. That is the account right there. You start off with 50K. The loss was $163.52. Honestly, it was like a 0.4% loss, so I'm not really worried about it. It was a loss though, so we journal it down and we just go into the next day and we trade better. We just trade better because that was horrible. It was a bad loss for me, a bad loss in my mouth for me, honestly, because it was like the what if part. Like for me, it's always the what if part. Like, what if we hit this trade? Like this is a. Like this right here. This trade is a. Let's see. Buy 2 right there. So we got stop loss right here. So we've been risking a little bit more, around 1%. Risking 1%, but to get overall a big percent change right there, I would risk that. We're risking $400, basically $500. To get stopped out, and their profit is $25.09. That's, in my eyes, that's a good trade. That is a good trade. I normally go for trades that are more than 1 to 2s because 1 to 2s are good. That's why we do two contracts. 1 to 2s are good, but I want to go for those trades that's gonna not gonna be like home runs, but that are gonna eat up all my losses. Even if I have, like, say for example, I have a 2-week loss streak. Those trades are going to be the trades that we do for that we're going to be good on. Like if I have a two-week loss streak and my losses are like all put together like $1,000 or $2,000, just one trade like this right here, I'm good. That's why I like the future so much because it's much more opportunity to gain a lot more money. It's much less manipulated rather than forex, and it's just cleaner markets. Like that's what I like about the futures. Like when I really lock in and I like just trust my trade strategy and I just trust everything. I hit 1 to 4s, 1 to 5s, 1 to 6, 1 to 7s, even 1 to 7s easily. Those are those trades I be looking for. To hit. Not on a daily basis. I always want to stick to my like 1 to 2s, 1 to 3s. They're good. But like if I'm going for like if it's like a Tuesday and I know the market's gonna be moving good, I know we're gonna have like heavy good news. Like last Friday, we had from payroll and everything like that, and I was watching the market live. I literally watched the candle drop down. I'm like, alright, bet we can either want to continue lower, take out that low, or take out that low and then flip bias and then continue to the upside, which we did. And it was a beautiful trade. It was like a 1 to 7 that I took. which was a beautiful, nice trade, But those are the trades that I look for, like on FMC, because it's only two things they do. Like they're either gonna when it makes that dip down low or dip down high, it's either gonna want to take that high out and continue to the upside, or take that high out and then some to the downside. And what you just wait for break structure to a downside or upside, the very gap manipulation, everything like that, and then order block or you know anything else or OT optimum trade entry, and then boom, you got the trade. But I always want to take my longs when we're in a discount. Like right now, like taking this long or taking that long down there, I will be 100% okay with if I lost those trades. I'll be 100% okay if we would have lost it. Because right now we've been bearish this entire time, so everybody's coming to the market thinking we're gonna be bearish. Their bias is bearish. Everybody's bias is bearish on the market, and mine was bullish because just off of a simple candle just like this. I read that candle like a book, and I knew we didn't want to continue lower. You know, but it's I would say I'm getting better at my predicting the market. Not predicting it, but just trying to understand order flow on the daily time frame and on the 4 hour to 15 minute, 1 hour time frame, because that's all that matters. Like I used to have huge problems with trying to understand order flow, everything like that. And when I first started trading, I wouldn't even look at the daily or the 4 hour or the hourly, because I was like, man, those candles are too long. Those are just horrible. But that's where you found your foundation at, like the 4 hour, the hourly, everything like that. That's where you look for your liquidity to go into, and then after you look for your liquidity to go into those, you just go in a lower time frame and see like, okay, do I want to continue higher or lower? And it's pretty much that's pretty simple. Take that fib. If we were in a discount or a premium, whichever one. If we was in a heavy premium, I'm looking for shorts. If we're in a heavy discount, I'm looking for buys. Right now we're in a heavy discount. Heavy discount. Now my buy is coming into tomorrow. I want to see some bullishness. So I'm bullish. I'm pro bullish right now for everything right now. Like I want to see this market go up and flip and just go up to the upside and go crazy. Take out that all-time high and everything. But we just gotta ask more for a price, honestly. But I think that's going to be the end for this one.